The only good troll is a dead troll. That Sylvain knows something about hiding a piece of paper.
And who showed those archaeologists the way? Was it Mellor?
Who else? They refused to give us jobs.
Those jobs weren't much. Digging and digging all day? It's not like you had to chop down trees.
Who are you? What do you want?
We've met before, you know.
Ah, right. This old head is worse than a sieve with a hole in it. The thoughts just seem to slip right through.
Yes, that seems to be a fair assessment. Rocha says he bought your pig fair and square, but you forgot about it.
Me? Sell Daisy? How dare he? But let me think a moment. I'm starting to recall. I wondered where I got that pig from. Oh, no. I'm such an old fool.
Very well. We're done here.
Hey, come back. What if I did sell Daisy to that Rochus feller, so what? He'll be fine without her, but I won't. Please, bring Daisy back to me. She's my only friend.
I found your pig, old man. Take it.
Just when I had lost all hope. There is still truth in this world. Creator bless us all. What did I promise you? I can't remember, of course. Like water through a colander, it all leaks away.
You promised me gold.
But where would I get any gold? All right, then. If I come across any gold, it's all yours. An old man like me has no use for it anyway.
Hide your treasures better next time.
I'll be a griffin's butler. I guess integrity hasn't totally vanished from the land. I thought you were one of Bludgeon's goons trying to trick me.
I was hoping he'd help the Mage Factory refugees. I was wrong.
Go to Rickville instead. If anyone is willing to aid the refugees, that's where you'll find them. They're quite well off over that way. Not like us. Those porkers have got so much to eat, they just roll everywhere they need to go. They got ham and cheese, and their granaries are filled to bursting.
I regret now how I treated you and Bran. I was far too rash. All I think about now is how to get him back.
Ulagi, take me. What would you want with that pudding of a man?
I want to be a married woman and earn my father's respect. The respect of others. Who else would take me as a wife now? But Brand is so weak-minded. I've been thinking and thinking why Cleaver would want him. It turns out Brand is almost a mage.
What, that drunkard?
Imagine it. The bandit said he could predict the future or some such. It's like a spirit takes over his body and gives him all kinds of hints. It gives me chills just thinking about it. Bran told me himself, but I thought he was talking nonsense. He said he had friends among the mages at the tower.
Well, he doesn't fit the part at all.
Perhaps. And yet, if only it were possible to capture a brave spirit and use it to imbue Bran. He'd make such a good man. I'm sure of it. He mentioned an old mage friend of his, Aliquis. Mages know all about spirits and things.
You like that wonderful fresh bread from our Garrick?
Aha, so you had some too.
Or you can hardly force it down.
That's because he tossed all sorts of magic powers into it. Well, what is it? Tell me, is it pretty?
It is. Towers tall as the sky and pure white. And the people are all thin and noble-like.
The sorcerers?
The mages. And they do all sorts of work with the crown. Studying the elements and whatnot. And the phenomena.
What's a funny menu?
Like, why does it rain on gloomy days and cast shadows on sunny days? Or where does the plague come from and how do we fight it? And the way they stare at you makes your heart skip a beat. It's as if they can read you like a book.
Were you scared?
Yeah, can't help it. But you know, there's something in the way they stare. Passionate, magnetic.
Lucky girl. I haven't been any farther than the mill.
You should go there too. I mean it. You could see the towers for yourself. And maybe snag a hubby among the mages, eh? Don't get all shy. It's time you started thinking about marriage.
What would a mage want with me?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. They act all serious, but I heard they're really...
Quiet! Someone's coming. We can talk later.
Are you Garrick? Your sister Mercia sent me.
Right, Mercia. She never rests, does she? Is she out helping the poor again? Does she need more of my grain to feed another regiment of freeloaders?
Name your price.
Yeah, it's all right. I was just making conversation. No need to bring prices into it. I'm happy to help, monsieur. I'll send grain and some ham for good measure. However, the village has to endorse the decision first. We're a community here. What are people going to say if I just start giving away our grain?
So now I have to lecture everyone in the village on the importance of helping the refugees?
No, it's not that complicated. Get the village elder, the healer, and the blacksmith to agree. No one will defy their authority.
Well, what is it? Tell me, is it pretty? It is. Towers tall as the sky.
Oh, I'll tell you more. Askold used to talk a lot about this.
Hugo, do you realize how badly you let us down?
Full of gold.
Why did you do that?
By the...
Tell me, sir. Is the village willing to send provisions to the refugees?
I heard about them. What I heard is they're over in Mercia's place, carousing and singing songs. Of course, it would be charitable to help the poor souls.
Great. Do I have your consent then?
But it wouldn't be right for me to make such an important decision alone. We're a community, after all. What does our dear blacksmith Komos think?
That's because... I'm tired of living here. How much longer must we slave away?
On Garrick's behalf, I'm asking the community to send grain to the Mage Factory refugees. Do you have any objections?
Yes, I heard something about these unfortunates. I don't oppose helping them, but what are the others in Rickville going to say?
Yeah.
Let's talk again once you've persuaded Aglaya. She's the village healer.
I'm tired of living here. How much longer must we slave away for that torch?
peace in our village. Well, tell me what you need.
Are you the local healer? Garrick sent me.
Interesting. What's this all about, then?
Garrick would like to lend a hand to the starving refugees. He wants to send grain, but I need your approval.
I'm sure his sister Mercia is behind this. She's such a kind-hearted girl. This is her idea, right? Since you enjoy doing good deeds, can you do something for us this time?
How many more errands do I have to run for these refugees?
It's fairly easy. I just need 4 bunches of flowers from the Pelian marshes. There, beyond the hills. They're called ghost lilies. All these undead roaming about spread diseases, just like rats. The porpoise plague, the coronary infection, the chicken cough. Awful. But in the right preparation, ghost lilies will protect you from all that. Do this for me, and those delightful refugees can have as much as they need.
Why don't you go pick them yourself?
I told you, there are too many undead staggering around. I'm a healer, not a warrior.